What's good, everybody? This is Dario Hunt from Living Life Fearless, and I'm back with another reaction, this time to Sugar Daddy Slim on the Prowl by Slim Thug. So let's talk about it. Slim Thug has been around for a very long time at this point. He is basically considered an OG in hip hop at this point. But I don't think he ever really quite reached the levels of success that I think that he was capable of. Because when he first came out, he had a lot of buzz around him, and he was honestly one of my favorite artists to come out of that whole Houston wave. But he never really fully capitalized on all that buzz and all that potential he had. But that's not to say that he has not had a bunch of really good projects, because he has. And even though his name hasn't been in the mainstream or, as big as it once was, he has put out a slew of pretty solid projects over the past few years. And while they are all pretty good music, I think a big reason why he has kind of hampered himself is that his sound has remained largely the same. But on this new tape, Suga Daddy Slim, he takes a brand new direction that I really wasn't expecting him. It is a 10-track conceptual album from front to back. And as I said, he is somebody that I really wouldn't expect to see a more conceptual type of project from. But I have to say, overall, I was pretty pleasantly surprised. It is a pretty good project. And overall concept, you could tell basically from the name and from the cover art, is that it is basically more of that pimp player type of music. Everything is kind of smooth and laid back and kind of that old school down south pimp image. And all the lyrics and like content is typically surrounded around women and kind of living that player lifestyle. And although it is not a kind of brand new trope or concept in hip hop, Snoop Dogg's whole middle career has basically hinged on this concept entirely. It is still a very good attempt. And even though the sound does feel a bit early 2000s, he even has a bunch of Jazzy Faye tracks on here. And Jazzy Faye, I have not heard a song from him, a big song from him, in a really long time. And although it does feel a bit older, and I won't say outdated, but a bit older, it is still a very good listen. And that in itself is why I was kind of pleasantly surprised, because out of Slim Thug's, entire musicography, I would have to say that his more R&B leaning songs have probably been the weakest stuff that he has put out. But he definitely has the deep voice that would go well with that more kind of laid back player type of music. And since he's not necessarily rapping about love, rapping about women, but definitely not about the love aspects of it, it kind of fits more in with his style and mold. To me, he's always had kind of super underrated bars and ability as an MC, and I think that continues here. Even though it's not, mind-blowing stuff that he's saying, the way he says it and the way he delivers it and his flow is still as sharp as ever. It's just good music to vibe to, and I think it would have even more of an impact if it was released around summertime, when the weather would be perfect for this type of music and sound. But all in all, it was a pretty dope listen, and coming in at only 10 tracks, it is a pretty quick listen, so you don't really have a reason not to check it out. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It kind of sticks to one concept, but it delivers on most of what it's trying to do for the most part, and the production is pretty good, even though it does feel a bit older. But his lyrics and his ability as an MC is still sharp as ever, so it's definitely worth a listen. Because if you were ever a fan of Slim Thug, he puts out another solid project. But for those of you that did actually hear Suga Daddy Slim, what do you guys think about it? Do you like this new conceptual direction that he took in? Would you kind of want to hear more from him in this sort of direction? Let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to have this official site where you can leave your ratings and reactions for this project, other albums, and everything else I react to over there on the site. And if you have anything that you personally like me to react to, you can also let me know in the comments down below. And if you like any of the gear that I rock in these videos, like this or this, you can also head over to the site and grab some for yourself. As always, thank you guys for joining me. If you're liking these videos, please smash that like and subscribe button for me. I'll be back shortly with more reactions, but until then, I will catch you guys soon. Peace. Yeah.